Hello, YouTube. Let me get you in a better light, because lighting's not good. Oh, that's the best I can do for you. Sorry for the shakiness. My eyes look like a pretty much black pit of darkness. I just came from a Halloween party with my family. My grandma's friend was throwing one, so we went out there, and it was fun. It actually was fun. But yeah, I look like Edward Collins, fucking John Travolta, but I had like black eyeshadow on and I had my skull mask on and all that kind of stuff. I bought a mask and I didn't even want to do the skull makeup again from the club. I was just like, not having it. But anyways, I was trying to film this earlier and ended up having to get ready and go. But now I'm home and I can start this. So I wanted to do the Halloween tag before Halloween rolls around, considering the fact that it is going to be Monday, which is in 2 days from now. So I figure, do the last maybe 1, 2, or 3 videos that are Halloween themed. So in further ado, I'm going to do the Halloween tag. I know that the Halloween tag has been going around. There's different versions of it, but I just found one. It's like a 30 question, and I'll see how much I can do, because I still haven't figured out how to do the settings to make my videos longer, and they can't be longer than 15 minutes. Try going to my settings, and I can't find it, so I don't know. I'll figure this out. You live and you learn. Well, in further ado, I'm going to do the Halloween tag, and I'm going to get on to the questions. Number 1, your favorite horror or Halloween-themed song? I love This Is Halloween by The Nightmare Before Christmas. I personally like both of them, the Danny Elfman composed one, and I do like the Marilyn Manson cover on the Nightmare Before Christmas Revisited. That was also a really, really good cover, and Manson's voice just fit it. Number 2, name something you wouldn't want to run into in a dark forest or an abandoned building. Pretty much anything. I am usually afraid of things that are in the dark. Especially things that are like loud, like barking animals or, homeless person. I don't know. Just generally something like that would scare me in the dark. Number 3, have you ever played with a Ouija board? Yes, I have. At my sister's party, a group of us kids got a Ouija board, and unfortunately, one of the kids was moving the planchette, and we found out who it was because he was like, yeah, I was moving it. So it kind of ruined it, and then we were trying to do it by ourselves, it wasn't moving, so we're like, God damn it. So nothing really spooky happened. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, don't play with those. And I get it. Like, yeah, there are like horror movies and stuff to talk about like evil spirits and stuff, and I've seen cases of it on Ghost Adventures and stuff like that. I personally don't agree with owning a Ouija board, but I have played with one before. But I did say goodbye, most definitely. Number 4, favorite horror monster or villain? I would have to say it would have to be Freddy Krueger from the Nightmare on Elm Street. I love 80s horror films. He's just a really fun character. He's like a party guy. He's hilarious, but he's creepy and scary at the same time. And I think I can relate to him. Number 5, the creepiest thing that ever happened while you were alone. I was up in my friend's basement. Not basement. Up in my friend's attic. That's where his room was. It was like a wooden door, and then you go up these dark stairs, and you have to turn on like this light bulb. And he had like a rickety bed and stuff, and I was just sitting there. He went to the bathroom, and it started like flickering or whatever, and I was like, okay, whatever, because he was gonna come back up and turn on his Grand Theft Auto game and play it. But he said, I'll be back in a second, and it sounded like the light bulb twisted, like somebody like twisted it, and it creaked in the light socket, and it went out, and it came back on, and I seen a shadow person in the corner. It was the creepiest thing. And I told my friend about it when he came back upstairs, and he said He has been seeing a shadow person since the beginning of going to my high school since 7th grade, because I went through 7th through 12th in McDonald, Ohio, and he's been seeing the shadow person. And like one day he was going to school and he saw the shadow person sitting on his couch. I turned and looked at him, and he looked at it, and he turned. My friend turned his face, and when he looked back, it was completely gone. So I'm pretty sure I've seen a shadow person. Number 6. If you were dared to spend the night in a haunted house, what would you do? Um, I would do it. I would probably make a party out of it, like a slumber party, and probably get some pizza. Number 7. Are you superstitious? A little bit. Not entirely. Like, I still, am superstitious about like splitting the pole and stuff, like the telephone pole. When we're walking outside, I'll tell people like, "Don't split the pole." I don't know. It's just like a weird thing, but not really. Number 8. Excuse me. Do you ever see figures in your peripheral vision? I have. I'll tell you one little quick story. Me and I think I probably already told you this story before. Uh, but I'll probably tell it again. Yeah. Me and my friends were going into these woods called the Demon Woods in Ohio. I don't exactly know where it was at, but it was next to a park, and I kept seeing a shadow person like standing, in this, like between these two trees, and it looked like a person, but it was dark, and you couldn't make out its facial features or anything. You just make out that it was like in the shape of a person. Took a picture of it, and it was levitating off the ground. And that's a true story. Like, that's not something that's made up. I don't know if the camera was matrixing or whatever, but it was most definitely weird. Um, Number 9. Which urban legend scares you the most? I would have to say, um, like Bloody Mary. I've always found that urban legend really creepy. When we were kids, we used to stand in front of the mirror. And the Rosemary's Baby, that was also creepy. Where you stand in front of the mirror and you hold your hands like you're holding a baby, and you say like something, whatever, and you could feel your hands getting like lighter and lighter, or heavier and heavier and heavier, like you're holding a child. And it's creepy. I don't know. That's always like scared me ever since we were kids. We used to do Bloody Mary and like turn all the lights off and stand in there and freak out. And we'd like unlock the door and like come running out of there. Number 10. Do you prefer gore or thrillers? I like gore in a lot of my horror films. It's just that's generally what makes a horror film for me. But with the Halloween trilogies and stuff, it was really cool because there wasn't a lot of blood. It was more jump scares and suspense, and I think that's really cool. The same thing with Nosferatu, the silent black and white horror film about Dracula. And it just Count Orlok was really creepy, and there was no blood involved, but it was just really creepy and perfectly made. And if you guys have not seen this, there is a collective DVD version of Nosferatu, and it comes with like the background music from Typo Negative, and it goes perfectly with that movie. My One of my friends on here, Lady Sin, she was talking about that. I think she owns it, but she was talking about that, and I most definitely want to get that as a collection. It's just it's really cool because she got like this Funko Pop of Nosferatu or Count Orlok, and she was talking about how she owns that. So yeah, it's really really cool, and I'm probably gonna go buy it. Most definitely go and check that out. Just type in like Nosferatu Typo Negative, and it should come up. So yeah, most definitely. Um, do you believe in multiple dimensions or worlds? Um, I do. My spiritual belief's kind of weird. I was raised Christian and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of like my spiritual belief is kind of undefinable now. I don't have a problem with religion in general. Like I don't, you know, I I don't care what religion you are. If you're, even if you, I accept all religion and no religion. So, but yeah, I do believe in different dimensions, like spirit worlds and stuff, where, like, you know, it's hard to explain. But yeah, I do believe in like the spirit world, so that would be considered like a dimension, I guess. Number 12, ever made a potion of any sort? When we were little kids, we would get like these pots and pans and like put like, mud and dirt and grass and rocks and mix it all together. And I pretended like I was a witch. And that's just something we used to do when we were kids. We also made mud pies, so kind of, you know. But no like real Wiccan or pagan healing potion or whatever. I've never really made them. I would like to, but no, I haven't. Just for make believe. Um, Number 13. Do you get scared easily? No, I don't. Like I get scared like jump scares, but like once I see like, that it's a person or whatever, like say I was in a haunted house and, if I was getting scared by somebody, like it'll make me jump, but, it's never like terrified me. It's just hard to scare me, but you can make me jump, like spook me, but not like absolutely terrify me. Number 14, have you ever played Bloody Mary? Yes, I have. Number 15, do you believe in demons / the devil? Uh, I don't know. I mean, it's a possibility, but, with any type of spiritual practice, it's all based on theory and based on what was left behind in history. Regardless if it's real or not. Like the Bible was written by people. It's kind of a mysterious thing that people are still trying to decipher, considering the fact that it was written by people who were followers of Christ. So yeah, the whole religion thing in general, but like with demons and stuff, I've had experiences with negative spirits. I don't know if they were demons. Uh, but yeah, I've had experiences with negative spirits, but I don't know if I would call them demons. Number 14. No, it's. Sorry. Number 16. I'm just losing my place because it's a long list. Uh, you're home alone, but you hear footsteps in your house. What do you do? Um, I would probably do the stupid white girl thing and check it out. uh, and then if I find out it's like a creepy person, I'd probably hide in my room or something and call the cops. Number 17. If you get trapped in one scary movie, which would you choose? Um, I don't know. I would have to say, uh, I don't know if it's a horror movie, but it's like I love Bram Stoker's Dracula. Would most definitely love to be stuck in that because like it's kind of a romance, but it also has horror elements as well. So I guess it's kind of a horror genre thing. Well, I don't know. I love Gary Oldman and Winona Ryder, so I'd probably love to get stuck in that because I just love the aesthetic of that film in general, and I could just live in that kind of world. I probably wouldn't die. I'd probably be the undead. Number 18. If you could only wear one Halloween costume for the rest of your life, what would it be? A vampire. I'm absolutely obsessed with vampires, if you haven't noticed. I'm not dressed up as a vampire tonight, but yeah, I'm pretty obsessed. I dressed up as a vampire like quite a few times, and a witch quite a few times when I was younger. So yeah, I'm obsessed with vampires and witches. So probably vampire over a witch. 19. Would you ever go to a graveyard? I've gone to graveyards. I love cemeteries. I think they're beautiful and they're peaceful. There's nothing really around here, but I have gone to them. I'm going to wrap up the questions, but until next time, thank you guys for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to have a wonderful, safe, and happy Halloween season. Happy Halloween, everybody. Bye.